Hello there to games made in GameMaker Studio, and this is a new one. I'm not sure if you heard about this game, which is called Brave. I never did, and it just came up on my itch.io, and then I just clicked it because I said, oh, it's a demo, it's free, you can check it out. Why not? And I must say, by the comments and of course by myself, the game has been received very, very positively. And I will tell you why. So for example, after you unpack it, then you get like data, and if you see data, this is a GameMaker Studio game, so this is just so you understand. Then you click on it, GameMaker Studio 2, yay, best played with controller, and as you can see, you have this kind of a vignette outside of the screen, which looks nice, so this is a good thing. I'm not sure if it's a vignette or just some radius of a light system, but as you can see, this is a very purist game. So if you like if this specific art style of pixel art comic game, then this is definitely for you. I think it's pretty sweet. The colors are pretty much popping, so this is a good thing. Here you have a text system, very easy. It's readable. So concerning the graphical style, the artist did a lot of good things. And let's say the combat, basically you just attack, you can jump, you can roll, and then you have your kind of abilities here, which you can then use when you kind of stack up your ability meter, which is the right one here. And then you have coins, and then you're pretty much done. Nothing else to this demo. Yeah, there's no really clear directive why you're going in, what you do. This is just basically a demo, and I must say a pretty good one. Of course, it is quite challenging, and as you can see, the ketchup is flowing here like crazy. And one of the things is it's difficult. Just so if you are one of those players which oh god, pick it up, blah blah blah. Okay, why not? This is an interesting way to show and display new abilities. So this is a scalable one. It's just text, but text which looks good. So kudos to the developers. This looks kind of nice, and it's pretty easy to copy. So what you're seeing here, and this is quite faint, you have like a light radius, and then you have this ketchup here, which is just basically some objects flying there and then sticking and then being stored on a surface. So this is one of the things which I teach you guys. It looks pretty good, but in this game this is just absolutely exaggerated. He's just spraying that stuff like crazy. As you can see, just doing this red marmalade everywhere. So this is kind of interesting. The other stuff is quite simplistic. You can attack enemies and you stun lock them, which is good. Then you create a damage number, which is just going a little bit up, and then it's flying down quite a lot. Why not? It's not a bad approach. And yeah, it plays pretty good, I must say. It has definitely some interesting things. The AI is of course in some regards not the best. As you can see here, it pretty much bugs out. It cannot do anything, so you can cheese it here. Well, I guess because it's a demo, no problem. The only gripe I have with this one is, I guess, the difficulty or the clear direction. Even though maybe it's just a demo, so you can feel around and enjoy it. And I must say, it feels pretty good. As for example, once you're attacking an enemy, you get a little screen shake, which is just indicating that you're having some punch behind your things. And sharpening stone, yeah, 1 damage, whatever. What is that? Poison spear, okay, whatever. So the upgrades are not spectacular, but they are solid, and as you can see, it pretty much works. Definitely not a bad game. The art style, it's not too bad. The enemies are quite interesting to pound. They are pretty much stupid, but this is not a problem in my opinion. So, and for example here, this is quite interesting. Just enlarging, looks pretty nice. Wolf instinct, yeah, I want to have that. Have enough? One damage, crit chance, yeah, whatever. So as you can see, cool little icons. Not too interesting, but those boring upgrades are great for runs. Even though maybe you're thinking, doesn't sound too good, they are good. So this is definitely a plus for the game. So this, as you can see here, if we are going to the absolute right, you see that there is a light system, but this is very generous, so you basically see the whole screen. This is just for atmosphere. It has no real purpose but to make the game appear a little bit more beautiful. And then you have, I don't know, your roll, maybe you have some invincibility frames, who knows, no idea, didn't check that out. And I don't know, what can I else say to that? For example, this is not good. As you can see, you're at the bottom and your GUI or your HUD is blocking your view. That is the thing they should patch out. That's not a good thing, but it's not a total disaster. Everything works pretty solid. They didn't have any crashes. You can, well, trash your, well, enemies. And then, I don't know, looks good, looks fine, appears to be quite programmed solidly. So then of course, if you want to leave it, you cannot. So this is a thing for the developers, don't do that. I have to do that manually with close the thing because it goes manually in your full screen. Not acceptable, even though in the demo, please don't do that. That's definitely a big minus. So if people want to leave your game and they cannot, no. But here, for example, this guy, Smikes, who's creating Brave, he's just collecting money, so you can actually make this game and you can have some access to that. So if you're interested to this kind of formula of the game, and if you think this is worth your time, and maybe you want to give this guy your money, because I must say, pretty good stuff already, just for a demo, pretty good. Yeah, and that was a game made in GameMaker Studio. I will keep an eye on that. Maybe this guy will give me a review copy, who knows? Send me one, come on. Well, so I can check it out more. So that was it for today. Hopefully that was of entertainment and you found some value in reviewing this absolutely unknown game, Brave. Have a good one. One up indie.